Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another Dirty Radio Presents TNA Impact. This time it's going to be Zubaz Rules, well, the ABC Drools edition.
Yeah.
Gotta
go full like 80s, early 90s right there, you know?
Exactly. Got them playing like a fool, acting like a fool. Up in here. But anyway, I am Matt, aka your corner reviewer, and to join me, the IWC World Chief, Andrew. How you doing?
Well, it's another Thursday.
It is another Thursday.
It's a little better than it has been last couple weeks, though. So there's that.
I know we had a decent show,
and it's not just the alcohol talking this time. I swear.
No,
it's objectively decent.
Yeah, and it's not my fucking edibles talking either.
Isn't it usually your edibles talking? Because I feel like you're always running on one at some point.
I need a couple times a week.
It's just because you're up in the weak shit area. Like you need some good stuff.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I do. So next time I go out of town or out of state, I'll get some good shit.
You should.
Right. But we got a few things to talk about outside of the wrestling. Outside of this pesky wrestling we have.
Pesky wrestling?
That pesky wrestling. It's always that gosh darn wrestling.
I know, it's the reason we come together, but like we only talk about it like half the time, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
If that. Like I think Cody talks about Wheatley vodka more on his little thing than we actually talk about wrestling on our thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like, damn.
Well, that's how we do things here.
That is a damn good show, though. I don't know if you've seen any of Cody's little like intimate interview.
I do want to.
The one with R-Truth is fantastic. The one with Bianca is awesome, and the last one with Randy that just dropped today, fucking great. Like it's awesome. Like that's a great show.
I gotta watch them during work then.
I mean, they're just talking. You don't really need to look.
I can have them playing on my headset while I'm walking.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying the value of it is the fact that you don't really have to see. Yeah. They don't go for like too many moving gimmicks or stuff like that.
And just hear them get drunk.
Yeah, you could definitely hear Orton get drunk in this last episode. Like he slowly starts tipping away, and it's fun just to see him kind of loosen up.
Nice. All right, I gotta watch that then. Sure. But yeah, a couple things happen in the wrestling world. One is New Japan's G1 Climax. We're at the semifinals. It is Zack Sabre Jr. against Shingo Takagi and Yota Tsuji against David Finlay.
Yeah, one of these semifinals are not like the other.
Yeah, I don't like how they did. It's just A block against A block. It's like, okay, that's just basically whoever lost is getting their win back.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, it's better than the 4-block system they did, a year or two ago, because that was just too many.
It's like, instead of just the first place from all 4 blocks, it's the top 2 of each.
I mean, it makes it more interesting. I'm not upset at it. Plus, what I was getting at was more like
I would have mixed up the brackets a little bit.
Oh, I would have had 1A face 2B and 1B face 2A.
That's why I thought was happening.
But I'm not. Given the disparity of the 4 people in there, I think it's better this way. Because Sabre and Shingo are the best 2 out of the 4.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really make sense to have them basically run the town and then A block was the best block. You know what I mean?
I get it. But it looks like Zack is finally going to win.
I mean, Shingo doesn't need it. Shingo's a made man. Like,
it's just more like I'm happy for Zack, but at the same time, it took get rid of Okada.
It's over.
Jay, Osprey.
Yeah. Yep.
To get him that push. That's what irks me.
Agreed. It's way too late, and he's not okay. I love Shingo. Like, you know that. Yeah. Anybody that's talked to me over the last decade knows that. But Zack beating Shingo and then potentially beating, let's just say, Finlay in the finals, and then getting a shot at the champion that's not the same. It would have been so much better if he stopped Okada's long 2-year run, or stopped Osprey
or beat Osprey in the finals to get
yeah,
it.
exactly. So like it feels a little hollow. It's like when Sonata won. Like sure, people wanted Sonata to win, but who'd he beat? Like,
yeah, and it took the top guys leaving, and your only draw is a broken down Naito.
Correct. So it makes everything look weak.
Yeah, and they could have done like the future stuff, but it feels like they're not ready to pull that trigger yet.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So that probably won't happen until next year at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that Yoda beats Finley. I feel like David might get that win, but
I feel like it's going to be Yoda and Saber final,
which is fine. I don't think Yoda's winning it. I feel like this is all Saber.
No, if Saber was not in the quarterfinals, I would have said Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it seems like, again, they're not ready to push the younger talent fully yet.
I don't think the younger talent's ready right now.
No, they're
Yoda, all of them.
Yeah, Yoda's like the only one, and Oleg is impressive. He's not there yet. Narita turned to Has to Torture. People are sad we're on Umino.
Yep.
Finley ain't world champion. And they don't really care about Newman because it's just a Osprey carbon copy.
Yep. So, New Japan's in a bad spot.
Yeah, basically their top guys got poached at the wrong time and too quick without them having a plan of what to do.
Well, they also never figured it out during COVID.
No.
Like that. Their way of figuring it out during COVID was invent the House of Torture and then make nobody want to watch, and then all of their top guys leave. Yeah. that was their plan.
Yeah, and now they're left with nothing.
Exactly.
They basically just backed themselves into a corner, like a really back corner.
I mean, what you gonna do? They were a little too arrogant, riding high for a couple years with Tanahashi and Nakamura and Okada, and they never knew how to build the undercard back up. They just pushed the same three guys, essentially.
Yep. Again, it was just the fact that it was just too late for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But what do we know?
No, Geto is best booker. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, Geto and Tony Khan are the best bookers ever.
Yep.
The greatest. Did you see the trailer for the Dump Matsumoto Netflix series?
I did not, no.
Oh, it looks great.
Is it just like a retrospective of...
it's not a documentary. It's just basically... it's actually a show.
Based on her life or based on All Japan Women or...
mostly her. The focus is on her.
Oh. Dump is an interesting one to pick. Just because she's not the most, well-known of the All Japan, headliners, if we just want to call it, All Japan Women.
She was that vicious heel to them.
She was. Oh, completely.
Oh yeah, so that's
Tora is a lot like Dump, which is why I like Tora conceptually. Her work wasn't always there. She's gotten much better over the last year or two.
I know, and she's the red belt.
Which is surprising.
I thought they would never do it. She got it before Jungle.
Stop it. Stop burying Jungle every time you get a chance to. We love Kiona here.
I'm sad. I like Jungle. I'm not Rossi. She's not pretty enough.
Poor Jungle.
I know. I miss Jungle.
But yeah, so I mean, I was more taking it off the fact that Hokuto, Bull Nakano, fucking Aja Kong, they're all bigger. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's interesting that they picked Dump as the perspective.
Yeah, it's her show, it's her life. Yeah.
No, it's cool. Is it on all Netflix or just Japan Netflix?
No, all Netflix. It's gonna be in September.
Okay, that's nice. That's neat. Okay.
So definitely check out that trailer.
Yeah, I will.
I was like, ooh, okay, I'm all for it. I fuck with this.
No, that's fair. I was watching the
first
half of season 6 of Cobra Kai because they only dropped the first 5 episodes. So I decided to Cobra Kai it up, and it's not bad. I mean, just to make tension. They did some things that I don't love necessarily, but it makes enough sense. Like it's not like they jumped the shark or anybody is like really stupid.
Right.
And it left on a cliffhanger that kind of makes you go, all right, I get it, but why? It's which is
but,
the perfect kind of cliffhanger in a way.
right. And you'll get more when that comes out.
Yep, whenever that is, November-ish, I think.
Probably. I finished Suicide Squad Isekai. Finished today.
How'd you like that?
It was okay. I gave like a 3.5 out of 5.
That's pretty decent. It's better than average.
Basically, it's a very generic isekai format outside of like the horror and more edginess.
Sure.
It's not great, but it is entertaining. Clayface, Peacemaker, and Harley are like the best. And Joker, I like Joker's design in the anime.
Okay, interesting.
I watched the sub, so not the dub.
What's that one on?
HBO Max.
Okay.
And you got fucking Peacemaker, voiced by Dio, if you watch the sub version of JoJo.
But who's it voiced by in English? Is it voiced by Sienna?
No.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Consistency, man.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah, but he just goes, like, before he attacks her, he just jumps in the air, like, America, motherfuckers! So it's just hearing Dio scream, America, motherfuckers, while
It was
Peacemaker.
me, America.
Yes.
What?
When is the next anime live stream? Tuesday at 7 o'clock. It's every Tuesday, unless something happens. Every early Tuesday evening. But it wasn't the best show, but I got entertainment out of it. Also, fucking Waller dancing the ED is fantastic.
Okay.
Yes, I was just like, yo, okay, I see you moving.
The next thing I kind of have queued up is I think season 3 of Sweet Home on Netflix, because I didn't love the first season. I thought it was kind of slow and cliche and stupid. The second season actually wasn't too bad and kind of drew me back. So I'm curious where they're going with that. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like a post-apocalyptic like monster kind of world where some people that get bitten or infected turn into creatures. And there was like the whole scientist aspect to it to try to like figure out what caused it or figure out how to contain it or how to use it. So it's like the last remnants of humanity are like in certain little like conclave bastions and trying to survive and find out the answer to what caused the monsters, so to speak.
Right.
So it's interesting enough. It's not world breaking, you know what I mean?
Right.
But at least the second season was more interesting than the first season, so I'll give the third season a shot.
And you're not watching the Kite Man series, right? Because I heard that was awful.
The which one?
Kite Man?
No. Why would... Oh my god. One, why did they even do a Kite Man series?
Yeah.
And two, who thought that was good in the beginning anyway?
I know. That aired on my fucking birthday.
They hate you.
birthday, yeah.
I was gonna say that's a shitty birthday gift.
I was like, you know what? I see bait. Okay, I buy. And then check the reviews. Like, do not watch it. Okay, so God hates.
God, it's like a kick in the balls for your birthday right there. Like Jesus Christ.
There are anime live streams. Yes, there's a lot. We have a lot of variety. We're not just a wrestling. We are the pop culture part. So, Android Atheist was sad when it ended.
I haven't even heard of that one. Sounds interesting. I like the words.
Raised by wolves. Okay. I believe you. But in any case, but yeah, guys, we do a lot. We're not just wrestling. We're just pop culture. I come in for the anime and everything else in between. So we're good. We are good. We're good there. But before we actually talk about the fucking show, we like the lollygag. Our rap boy, Yoshinari Agawa, is forced to retire after injured neck.
I mean, yeah, but he's been wrestling for, if you count his rookie year as 40 years. Because he debuted in '85 with All Japan.
I know, and he was one of the people that went during the Exodus, the first Exodus.
Yeah, Misawa's Exodus, yeah.
Yeah, and he won All Japan Junior belts, Junior Tag in Noah, Junior Heavyweight, regular tag, and even the Heavyweight Championship in Noah.
Yeah, I think he was the first junior to win it on the heavyweight side because he won it kind of early in Noah's infancy. You know what I mean?
Like what, 2000, 2001?
2001, something like that. Because it's like he went from teaming with Misawa to then I think he turned on him a little bit, hence why the Rat Boy nickname kind of crept up on him.
Yeah, 2002.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah, he had it for a couple 153 days.
Which isn't terrible, given the fact that he was the first, like, little guy to get it, you know?
Yeah, and he lost it to Takayama. Who did he beat for? He defeated Jun Akiyama to get it. And he beat Jun in less than 5 minutes to get the belt.
Yeah, Akiyama was a failed experiment in a way in Noah.
Yeah.
Which I never got.
Yeah, we're aware. Just not the show. Like, we're aware. We know. We know.
I never got why Akiyama didn't take off, because I think Misawa said it, Kobashi's even said it, is that like Noah was supposed to be Akiyama's company. You know, like he was supposed to be the ace. It was supposed to be his jumping off company.
And it just didn't work.
No, he never resonated. Like, I don't think anybody hated him. You know what I mean?
They didn't see it. Like, they were focused on the Misawa. They were focused on the Kobashi.
Yeah, he got overshadowed and never stood out enough.
Yeah.
Even though he's like the unofficial fifth pillar.
I think even Kensuke got more out of it than Akiyama.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. We were talking Sasaki, right?
Yeah, Kensuke Sasaki. Yeah.
I'm just making sure it wasn't like a different Kensuke that I wasn't thinking of.
No. I met him. Yeah. Yeah, he won the GHC belt and
Sasaki. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sasaki and Takayama. That's what made them the like OG Triple Crown champions before it started getting given to everybody else. It's.
Yeah.
Fucking Oprah showed up during COVID. Muto, you get it. Kojima, you get it.
Yeah, no. Like, Buddha, I got, but I was like, okay, no. All right, let's give it to Tenzan next. Why not? Like, complete that trilogy of those three.
I'd be okay with Fujita getting the trilogy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but again, we got Nagata getting it. We got Kojima getting it. Again, I'm just waiting for that Tenzan.
Yep. Yeah.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's going to be GHC Heavyweight Champion.
Stop it. No more. No, not Tenzan.
No, we're done. No, I'm done. I'm done with that shit.
The next person to get it better be Go or Jake, and it better not be anytime soon because they're both young enough to stick around for like another decade, assuming Go actually takes care of his health.
Right. Also, shout out to Tavian Heights, killing it though.
Oh yeah, everybody seems to love him from everything I've read. Like, I think he picked up his first win like a couple days ago in the N1, but like. He's been impressing people.
He won 3 matches. He beat Katoge, Alpha Wolf, and Keno.
Katoge doesn't count.
Yeah, well, now Katoge's injured. He's out of the tournament, and so is Wagner Jr.
I mean, yeah, everybody's been getting injured in that too. Like, it's been a cursed N1 right now.
Yeah, Josh Briggs. I guess Josh Briggs injured Katoge, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
And whoever hurt Wagner, I don't know who we fought next.
Me neither. But
no, the crowd loves Tavian, and I hope he gets some type of push in next when he comes back. Maybe he'll be the one to beat Obafemi.
I mean, he's definitely got something. Like, the Noah crowd likes him. We like him. You know, the TNA crowd likes him.
I like his belly. That's just smooth. I'm like, holy shit.
I just like how he works. It works. Like, he's a big guy. He works like a big guy, but he also isn't afraid to take a bump here or there, just if it makes sense and he makes it look good. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to win the N1, if I'm being honest.
Me neither. I haven't followed it super closely with all the injuries and all the goofiness.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who's. I think Kano's in the lead still for his block.
I don't know who's dead. You know,
Yeah, one gone from A, one gone from B.
well, at least it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, that's true. At least it is fair.
It's like if someone DC is on your team in League of Legends, the other team has to have somebody DC. It just makes it 4-on-4. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right. No, you're right.
Gentleman rules, you know.
Let me check these points. A lot of 6s. 6 points.
So that means it's still very muddy. It's still anyone's game,
Yeah,
essentially.
the people with 6 points is Titus Alexander, Dragonbane, Keno, Josh Briggs, and that's it. Sorry. Tavian has 4. I'm sorry. He has 4 points.
Yeah, my assumption would be that it's anybody aside from Keno, because they don't give Keno long reigns. He just had one a little bit ago.
Maybe Malibu after his glow up with the his new physique.
Maybe Dragon Bane too, because I think they're pretty high on Bane as well.
Yeah, Bane and Wolf have been from juniors to now, both in the N1.
Mm-hmm. So
hell, they gave White the Junior the belts.
Yeah, that could be the sneaky answer right there is Dragon Bane. Because I don't think it's going to be Keno, unless Keno's just going to lose in his challenge.
Oh god, imagine Tavian.
If Tavian can just sweep and come back and somehow that'll give him a win.
He would have to win his next, I think, 3 matches.
Sure.
Maybe.
Then he'd need some draws and some losses and some help here or there, probably.
I think the only person I got to draw was Kaito.
Yeah, so it'd be nice if Tavion can just kind of sweep his way to the top and then surprise everybody, make it to the finals. I'd be okay with that.
I would be okay with that too. But anyway, now let's talk about this show. Let's talk about the
now on to the wrestling show we're supposed to talk about.
Yes, we got a recap. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, no one cares.
Our first match is one of our X Division qualifiers with Chris Bay, John Skyler, and Chase U's very own Riley Osborne. Because we did talk about an NXT guy. We're gonna get another NXT guy, but we got someone from Chase U after the success of Chase U getting the tag belts. Like, all right, maybe someone else needs some gold somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And Riley wasn't bad.
I mean, this match was nothing to write home about.
No.
It was kind of typical indie spot fest kind of thing where
pretty much, yeah,
they'd all swing their legs, do a thing, somebody, be on the outside, 2 people go at each other, then the other one would come in and blah. It's like the most surprising thing from it was the fact that Osborne won.
Yeah. I was very surprised he won. He pinned Skyler with the shooting star press.
A nice shooting star press too.
Oh yeah, no, he was athletically, he was impressive. So I'm not gonna take that away from him. I'm just very surprised he won, but I'll take it.
Yeah, and given the outcome of the subsequent qualifier, I'm not mad at it either. Because last week we were discussing that they probably wouldn't do a one ABC member makes it, the other one doesn't, because that's just janky. That's too on the nose about like
okay. Like we don't want another tag team breakup.
Yeah, or at least not so shortly after you just hinted towards possibly it happening like a month ago. Like, stop that. Let things breathe.
Like, we already had Rascal's heartbreaking, so.
Well, sort of. That was on NXT. That wasn't on TNA.
Also, we might potentially have Joe Hendry going for the NXT Championship.
And we'll probably have Zach against Wes at some point. That would be cool if Zach comes in to help Joe. Because he, Shanghai's Wes during the triple threat.
That's okay. Wes kind of challenged.
He did challenge Zach.
Mercy, yeah.
Well, he sort of did. He said, we have a pay-per-view coming up. And he's like, I know I'll probably see you soon. So he implied a challenge. But it would be nice if Wentz stops Wes from, winning that triple threat. and helps Hendry win it.
Or Dunn.
Or Dunn. Like, either way. Like, I like Dunn and Hendry. Like, I'm not mad at either. But
yeah. Now, if Hendry wins, do you give him the belt or you just have him lose?
It depends on how much they want to make this relationship intermingled.
And depends what's going to actually happen to him in TNA. Like, is he actually going to go for the belt of Bound for Glory, or is he just going to have a match there?
Well, I think we both talked about it shortly after Slammiversary when he lost. Is that the only thing that makes sense is that if he gets a shot at the NXT title, so he's still elevated in the grand scheme of like everybody who's watching TNA and NXT are probably like the same people now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because when Osborne came out, there were NXT chants in the TNA show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's TNA Joe Hendry chants at the NXT show. So if Hendry gets the shot, and then maybe Alexander costs Hendry the actual win.
To help out his tag team partner.
Yeah, and then we get the North back together, kind of like we were talking about before. That could work. I wouldn't mind a lot of interlinked muddiness as the reason why Hendry doesn't get a belt. But I feel like you need to put the belt on him soon, because
any belt, like either one of them,
it's gonna die down eventually, like his hype. Like, remember how hot like LA Knight was at the beginning of the year? He's still popular. Don't get me wrong, he's still popular.
Well, it definitely
is. Yeah, it's not that megastar, super like white hot. Everybody wants him at the top kind of thing. It's just more like, we really like this guy. We're glad he finally got a title now, but it feels like it took a little too long.
Yeah, because it's more they never found the right chance to do anything. Because again, we had the Roman stuff. We had it's like, oh well, this is wrong time, and it's like, well, now is the time.
Yeah, more or less. Like, they weren't gonna have Roman drop it to tonight because Cody was, I guess, the grand design plan. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
we'll see. We'll see what they do for him. And now to the back, because earlier in the day we had Nick Nemeth arriving with his nice little shiny car.
Mm-hmm. He needs to drive in style, of course. He's the wanted man, after all.
Yep, he said he was looking forward to facing Josh Alexander, but he turned to a Canadian prick. The Nemeth's going to prove how good he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will see. We'll get that later tonight. And already in the ring, Santino Marella, as he calls out the Matt Cardona.
Matt the Qdoba.
Qdoba, yes, the Matt Qdoba. And how dare you attack the Pico?
The Pico. I mean, it was funny how Santino framed this whole thing to get Cardona to basically admit to assault and that he wasn't an employee.
Yes.
And then he tried to be like, I got you! I've watched enough Columbo to know that I can send you to jail! Or you could sign this contract.
Yes. Yeah, I guess the Pico de Gallo.
Yeah, exactly. See, I didn't mind it.
Dude,
but
we are aware. You don't have to keep commenting. We know Triple H does not care. But we're talking about TNA right now.
Correct.
Yes.
So, I didn't mind it, but Santino being a little too dense to the fact that Cardona is going to fuck with it somehow, that annoyed me. Like, I know he's kind of goofy and dumb, but this was like another level of stupid that kind of started to bug me after a while.
Right.
Especially when he's like, yeah, Santino 1, Qdoba 0. And it's like, all right, you sound like an imbecile. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like, he is on. What do you expect?
He's usually a little more charming and sweet and funny. Like, you know, all of the promos in WWE and even some of the earlier stuff in TNA. Now he just comes off really dumb. It's like, I figured it out. I got you. I am the smartest. No, you're not. He's just
showed you.
Like, just watch. Something dumb's gonna happen, and then it's probably gonna suck.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention for the opening match, Frankie Kazarian was like commentary, and now he's in the back talking about, well, since I'm not going to be a world champion, I'm going to qualify next week for the Ultimate X Division Continental Championship.
Yep, and he's gonna do the old option C. He made no bones about it.
Yeah. Then Eric Young says, "Oh, you're complaining again? I see it all." Then Steve Macklin went up to both of them like, "You both shut the fuck up."
This is why we like Macklin.
Yeah, and then he cut a promo saying that he never fought Eric Young, and now that's actually going to happen.
I mean, I think that's accurate.
Yep. Who knows why he wants Eric Young, but he just wants him.
Well, Eric Young technically thought he was next in line after he beat Hammerstone at Slammiversary. Remember that weird comment he made about setting his sights higher now that he beat Hammerstone?
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like if Macklin can beat EY, then that will bring EY's stock down and elevate Macklin up a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
That's the only logic I can make from that.
Well, we gotta have the logic somewhere.
And it's a stretch sometimes because it's TNA.
Yeah. It is. Sometimes they'll do it. Sometimes the squirrel finds a nut.
Sometimes he just runs into traffic and gets hit by a car.
Exactly.
That's like the last 2 weeks of episodes.
Well, speaking of a car.
Oh boy.
Gisele Shaw against Tasha Moons. Tasha Moons.
I've said it before. That's an insult to Tasha because her hair is real.
I know, but it's the same forehead.
Same forehead.
It's the same Jax Films forehead.
Yeah, but at least Tasha's smart enough to wear like a headband or like, a bandana. I know. She doesn't just parade the billboard around constantly.
But this match had to happen because Steelz keeps being Gisele by cheating.
Correct. So it was the classic multi-referee on the outside match.
Yes, and we had referees doing their job.
I know. Tasha tried to pull out a wrench.
I thought someone got kidnapped.
You thought someone got kidnapped?
I thought the referee, like the real referees, got kidnapped. I was like, let's show you how it's done.
Oh, because these were actually competent refs?
Yes.
Oh no, that's a wrench. You can't use that. Oh, the one that pushed her feet off the ropes and she tried to do like the dirty pin. It's like that reminded me so much of like Kyohei Wada's shit where he just like smacks your hand when you're trying to go for a rope break, especially with fucking Kento.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, try harder. Bullshit. You're a bad wrestler. Get to it your own way.
Oh my god. But in any event, I didn't care for this match.
No, it was a nothing match. Yeah. But the highlight of it was the refs actually did their fucking job, and the right person went over. So.
Yeah, Gisele won with a riding knee after Tasha got caught cheating.
That's true.
The referee is like, no, you can't actually do this. We're not the court referee where we let everything go.
Yeah, what do you think this is? AAA? we don't have Rudo refs.
What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Young Bucks rules match?
Oof. EVP powers activate. Yeah. Form of never job.
Oh yeah. And now they're the part timers. I think it's okay. No. You gotta have that same energy you had for Roman. No. Fuck you.
No. The people forgot. There's no member berries. That's not cool anymore. Like, I
miss the member berries.
No, you don't member berries. No, you don't.
No, like they have more than tales. Like, what else happened to them? What happened to them when Garrison took charge?
You don't remember Star Wars? You don't remember Chewbacca?
I remember the Chewbacca again. Like, hey, you shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you, member. I remember. Yes. Remember feeling safe? Remember when marriage was between a man and a woman? Remember when there weren't so many Mexicans? Oh, I remember.
Oh, I remember when there were so many Mexicans. Yeah, I remember.
Me. Oh boy, yeah. Bring them back, people. Bring them back. Give them a special. Give them a.
Yeah, we need member berries way before we need more integrity anything. Like, I'm a fan of Randy, but Randy's kind of fucking worn out over the years.
Or we don't need any more Lizzo.
You can never have enough Lizzo.
It's Lizzo.
It's
the new Ozempic Lizzo.
The new Ozempic, yes.
Yes. Like, have you tried Lizzo? It's free. It's just self-confidence.
I mean, fucking crap. Maybe that's what Mother's Milk got into for the boys. Maybe it was Ozempic. Maybe that's why suddenly he went from impressive to scrawny.
that could have been it. That he took the good drugs.
I don't know how good they were, because he went from looking like a healthy, like impressive person to sickly and like, why are you here?
well, also Randy was very high.
That's the best way to be.
Yes.
That's it. You get Ozempic and marijuana.
Exactly. And you get the fall on your chest. Like, hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Like, we know it's you. You've been flashing this public for like months now.
And yes,
shut up. You don't know me, motherfucker.
This digression was definitely worth way more than whatever the fuck that match was, because that was worthless. That was a waste of film.
Yep.
They could have used the 5 minutes from that match to actually fill in the commercial cuts for the fucking main event. Yeah,
I know.
They could have.
But they had to have a match. This could have been an explosion.
It could have been an email.
It could have been an email. But we go to the back because everything happens in the back. Santana got jumped.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Exactly. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Which is a great movie.
It is. I love it.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. Santana got jumped, so Moose is like, ha 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 ha. He goes to the ring. The assistant do the promo.
Yeah, your favorite girl opened with the promo.
Alicia. But the match does happen. Santana coming holding his ribs. He's ready to compete.
Was I the only one that got shades? I'm gonna call it shades of like DDP versus the NWO kind of underdog coming through the crowd. You know, trying to be like the people's champion thing.
A little bit.
Like, obviously, it's on a smaller scale. I'm not stupid, but like, I kind of liked the framing that it made Santana look kind of like the DDP character, where he'd be getting beat down and mobbed by everybody, but he still gets up and fights for it and goes to the crowd, and he's still like, you know, that bulldog kind of energy.
Right. But you know, Santana, he was impressive against Moose here.
Yeah.
He held his own and stood his ground.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I mean, I think it made Santana look great.
Yeah, and Moose definitely was the right guy to win.
True. My only issue with the match is that it makes the system look a little lame.
Yeah, they're all not champions anymore.
Well, aside from that, like, they were just champions 3 weeks ago. And now they all try to beat up a guy. They all try to jump him on the way to the ring. Everybody and their brother tries to interfere to stop him in the match. Right. And he still almost wins. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like you basically just threw your top faction at one dude, and they barely scraped away a win. Like, that doesn't really add up for me. You know what I mean?
It doesn't work for me, brother.
No, it doesn't, because it's like, at least like with NWO, they would just have, okay, Waltman or Vincent or somebody like, or Horace Hogan would wrestle the dude, eat the pin, and then then everybody else would come out and beat the shit out of the guy to still save heat and save face. It wouldn't be like Hulk Hogan, and then everybody else tries to mob him and fails, and then Hogan struggles against, like, you know, the DDP style character. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? This was written backwards.
We're doing something.
It should have been like Brian Myers versus Santana if it was that close of a match. You know what I mean?
Right. I get what you're saying.
You know what my biggest thing that grinds my gears is with that match?
What really grinds your gears?
Moose whips him into the corner, and he counters the whip by popping onto the middle rope, turning around, and throwing that middle rope fucking front drop kick real fast. Why could he snap that off in like a half a second and make it look real smooth? Yet he has to run from side to fucking side against goddamn Jake something in Slammiversary because he can't throw it from the right and can only throw it from the left.
Well, you know.
Zoolander rules? We're going back to that?
Yeah, Zoolander rules.
Okay.
Yep, that's the only excuse I got for you. I can't add to this bullshit. We can't add to this bullshit. It's about my pay grade. It's over.
It's too expensive for my taste. Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to cost a fortune to get the answers. But Moose won with the spear. They're attacking Santana. But here comes Joe Hendry with the save of a steel chair. And Joe Hendry says the system are making a lot of enemies lately. But they understand that there's strength in numbers. So next week, Moose and JDC will take on the Hardys.
Hey, they're just happy they're out of Canada so Jeff can work. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, they've had to sell the injury for a couple weeks.
Yes, it has nothing to do with all the drug offenses. No, it's injury. Yeah. Kayfabe, bro. Kayfabe.
Exactly. This horrific injury. I guess Jonah got to him in the splash many times.
Okay, we didn't talk about that when it happened. I know what last week or whatever. But how did you feel about that? Because I thought that was fucking genius.
That was the best thing Bronson has done in WWE since beating Okada.
I loved how he went back over and over and over.
And he didn't need a weapon. He didn't need to put him through a table. It's just his splash. That was the best part about it. He didn't need to do all this Attitude Era indie shit. Just splashing him, basically killing him, making him cough up blood.
Well, the funny thing is, and you might remember who it was against, because I want to say it was Roman, but I could be wrong. Seth did something similar a few years back, where he beat the shit out of somebody, walked up the ramp, and then ran back in, and then beat the shit out of the guy, walked away, and then ran back in and beat the shit out of the guy. It might have been Roman. I can't exactly remember who it was, but I remember I was watching it with my brother, and I made the joke that...
it was Seth Rollins that did it, right?
Seth Rollins was the one that did the return attacks. And I remember making the joke that, okay, I don't like Seth Rollins, but he's a really good jungler in League of Legends because he just ganks the same fucking lane over and over and over again. Oh. He's a fucking genius.
I gotta think about. I gotta look at what was it with Cody? Was it
like Samoa Joe or Roman or I think it was.
Do you remember what year?
It was with the probably like either pre-COVID or like shortly during.
Was it like the Stereo? Was it Ray or Dominic?
No, I don't think it was somebody that was actually kind of impressive. He had heat with, but let's see.
Not Edge.
No.
Was it Thunderdome or after Thunderdome?
Good question. I don't remember exactly.
Because that would definitely narrow it down. It wasn't Riddle. I don't think Seth touched Roman in 2019 or during the pandemic till Roman was champion.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, I'll be honest. Because I vividly remember it being Seth kind of like walking away and then running back to hit the guy and then walking away and then running back in.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I'm just trying to think of the name now.
No, that could be homework next week. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, or if he was a heel or babyface, what gimmick was it? What shitty gimmick was it?
Shitty gimmick, the shitty world.
Yeah, was it the priest or was it the revolutionary, the visionary, the sodomizer?
I mean, all of his gimmicks suck. So like,
Yeah, no.
fashionista, whatever the fuck he is now. Like, I don't
The
even.
Liberace.
The Liberace of WWE.
Yes. You can say all these things.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It is.
So yeah, that'll be homework. We'll figure it out for next week.
That's our homework. But no, but for Bronson, that was fantastic. It was the best thing ever that he's done in WWE.
Yeah, I agree.
Now they just got to capitalize on that.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm curious about, because they could really fuck that up if they wanted to.
Yeah, they could.
But we got another segment in the back. Jordan Grace has had enough of Ash by Elegance after her interference last week, saying this is ruining her legacy. Can't have it. So she's gonna get a fight. There's gonna be trouble.
And make it double?
And make it double. Oh, I have RIP to Misty's voice actor.
You know, I thought I saw something about Rachel Lillis, I think?
Yes.
That Misty, Jesse, fucking, like, half of the cast was, I think, Ash. She was Ash for a little bit. She was Misty. She was Jesse.
But I'm like, oh no.
I'm like, what? Wow. Okay.
So that's like, oh no, that was sad. It was Misty and Jesse.
So we can't
she was
protect
Misty.
The world from devastation anymore.
Yeah, she was Misty, Jesse, Vulpix, Venonat, Goldie, and Jigglypuff.
Okay, the Pokemon I'm not ever gonna remember because they get like 2 lines and they say their names over and over and over again.
Yeah, but
I don't even know why that's credited.
but just character Misty and Jesse.
I thought she did Ash for a little bit.
No, someone else did Ash.
Okay.
So yeah, her last voice over was Jigglypuff in the Detective Pikachu movie.
Yeah.
And also, and then Hunter x Hunter dub. But yeah, she retired in 2019, it looks like.
I gotcha.
And then, she passed away August 10th. 55.
That's young.
Yeah, no, holy shit. But rest in peace, Rachel.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for voicing childhood.
Yes. Before you could be picky and be like, I only watch subtitles. No, you're going to watch the WB, you're going to sit down, you're going to shut up,
you're going to enjoy your dub of Pokemon. That's how we watch the way God intended, damn it.
That's how we watch Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Invisible Guns, man. I remember the posters.
Damn right. Fucking A.
Fucking A. But, there was someone on Twitter who was like, you know what? Yeah, good. This is what you get for having an English voice caster have a Japanese way, the way it is supposed to be. Like, what the fuck is
that's just stupid. That's somebody looking to be.
It is. That's I refuse to believe someone is not this stupid.
I mean, I don't refuse to believe anybody's that stupid because I know people, and most of them are that stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't surprise me, but I don't know. But
anyway, more backstage shenanigans. Well, before that though, sorry, we have another match. We got 2 matches, but this is another X Division qualifier.
Oh, we're there now.
Jason Hotch and Rich Swann. They do not want to push Rich Swann ever again, and I applaud them for it.
Yes, they do.
They're trying.
No, but they're just not pushing him solo because he's got AJ right there.
Yeah, he's got the flop dollar. He's got the cheated champion.
But hey, they set up a tag team angle for him.
Yeah,
because AJ dropped Ace after the shove.
Yeah,
and then Bay flies in over the top to try to make that save. So that's obviously going to be their setup for a tag match.
Yeah, so they'll probably get a tag match in Emergence.
Yeah. And I can see Rich winning eventually. If he doesn't win at Emergence, they might make an excuse and get a rematch at a different PLE pay-per-view event thingy.
What's next, Against All Odds or Victory Road?
Victory Road should be next, but they've been mixing up the names sometimes. Victory Road is usually their September.
I was like, what fucking name is it this time?
Yeah, that's kind of why. Like, sometimes they'll throw a name out there. They'll be like, "No, Emergence is now." I'm like, "That's not supposed to be now."
But it's not an emergency.
Honestly, what I would love them to do after Hendry's little comment about how the system is getting all these enemies, bring back Lockdown.
Yes.
Team Hendry versus the system is the main event. Even if it's just one lethal Lockdown match, I'm fine with that. Bring fucking Lockdown back.
No, just bring back Lockdown. Do the fucking every match is a cage. Bring that back.
Well, that would be my ideal, but like I just want to see the match return to show that they can still pull it off, and then make it a pay-per-view again. Because I love Lockdown. Lockdown was easily my favorite TNA pay-per-view growing up.
Oh yeah, no, at 100%. Like they were always so much fun. Even if the matches weren't great, they were still fun.
Even though
except for Dave Stallin and Chris Harris,
even though some people would complain like that Hell in a Cell has too many Hell in a Cell matches and it ruins the gimmick. That's because WWE does their gimmicks differently. Like the way TNA did Lockdown, it made sense that everything was a Lockdown cage match, and it was kind of cool, kind of fun. It wasn't like high work rate. It's not like fucking Meltzer fucking 5 stars everywhere, but they were fun matches.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. Like they were entertaining as shit.
Yeah, so give it a try again. Let's just do that.
Bring us fucking Lockdown. Don't give me some stupid like 4-on-4 8-man tag bullshit moron fucking match or whatever the fuck they did a couple years ago instead of doing Lockdown some other kind of like schmaz match. Stop it. Give me Lockdown.
Now. You.
Now. I demand. I thought this was America.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
I'm sorry. Like, just give me fucking Lockdown back.
Exactly. Yeah. Give it back to us, people.
Shit, anyway. You could even involve Alicia if you wanted to, because you could always give Hendry's side a knockout.
Yeah. Good. But now we're at the back. Santino with Matt Cardona, and Cardona's like, the contract looks great, but he proposes a 6-man tag pair, so he will face PCO at Emergence. And Monroe's like, okay, so you get arrested twice. All right, I like it. Sucker.
Yeah, then he's like, it's going to be Pico and his wedding party, which is going to be fucking Rhino and Zaya, I think. Yeah. Against him, SDL, and some unknown third person.
Steph Delander.
No, Steph was already mentioned as the second.
He's Matt's second.
Yeah. So, because Matt said it's going to be me, Steph, and a third person, and then that's why Santino goes, oh, I love surprises, or something stupid like that. But, like, you know why I'm mad. Yeah,
I know why you're mad.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad you know. If you know, that means anybody watching probably knows, so we're good. We don't have to say it. We can just move on.
Yes, our 121 people.
Just move on, so I don't have to admit it again.
Is it because
the match happens? Stop it! It's supposed to fucking hate her. Stop it!
You can hate her simple plan theme song.
I kind of do, but I don't have to listen to that all the time. She's gotten better and cute, and god damn it, stop it!
Yeah,
stop it!
No.
She's improved in multiple different facets, and I'm mad.
It'll never stop.
I'm mad. I wanted to just blindly hate her. It was so easy for like the last 5 years. So bad.
Times were simple. Zaya and Ellering sucked.
Back in the day, times were simple. Zaya Brookside was bad. Rachel Ellerling was bad. Everyone sucked.
$1 McChickens, $5 footlongs. We had it right. All.
Double stackers were still only like $2. You know, everything was great. The gas was down. And now, Rachel Ellerling still sucks. But Zaya Brookside's decent, and she's kind of adorable. God damn it!
Yes, and now McChickens are like $3. Footlongs are $12.
That's all it took. It took inflation, for Zaire Brookside to become better. So,
Well, maybe you should got an inflation somewhere if you check all the right places.
jeez, petite. It's no.
Well, it could be the outfit just hugging it, restraining it. You don't know. You don't know these.
You're right. Only one way to find out. Wait, no, I'm supposed to hate her. Stop it. Stop it. No.
But let's get to our
Yeah, let's go to the man.
Yeah, Nick Nemeth against Josh Alexander for the World Championship.
Uh-huh.
Match of the night, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Really damn good match. I hated that they cut to commercial
Twice
to make it fit to 10 o'clock.
Why couldn't they just wrestle a 30-minute fucking match?
Or, yeah, the show was...
And it went over a little bit anyway because they decided to do the 5 more minutes thing. You don't do 5 more minutes when it's TV time remaining because it's WCW.
Yeah,
like
it's not Tony buying overruns every 10 minutes.
You didn't hear fucking old Dinosaur Bone. Dinosaur Bone didn't say we'll keep the tape machines rolling. You know what I mean? Like, he's not Tony Schiavone. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, the 2 cuts were bad. The match was pretty good. It could have been a lot better if we saw the whole thing from bell to bell. But
yeah, that would be nice.
Then the finish, and by finish I mean how the whole thing ended. That was just dumb.
Yep. What you call it? Nemeth hit the danger zone.
Danger zone.
He couldn't pin him. We also didn't get a cancel. A minute remaining or 5 minutes.
Well, that's because it wasn't officially a 30-minute match. It was just a TV time remaining match.
Yeah.
I can forgive that. That's all I'm bringing that up for.
Yeah. But in any case,
I just didn't like the way it ended with the whole.
I didn't know. Yeah, he rolls out. Nemeth. He goes on a rampage. Hits a DDT. Brings him back in. Goes for another one.
Gets kicked in the schnuts.
Yeah, first that, the bell rings. Time limit. 5 more minutes. Josh Alexander was like, he's ready. But no, he rolls out. Nemeth goes out to attack him. Like, there's still time.
Yeah, obviously there's still time because we're watching this. So why was it called when we watched basically 2 minutes of overrun?
I don't know.
Yeah, so the finish was stupid. It should have literally been the bell rings, time is over, and then it should have been a cut to black. We didn't need Nick chasing him after he powders, and then Josh kicking him in the dick, and then going, okay, now we'll do 5 more minutes, and then the ref having to do her job, which points for refs in this episode because they actually knew how to do their fucking job. And she goes, "No, you just kicked him in the balls. No, fuck you. We're done. We're done.
Yeah.
Bye."
Was that like do the match, damn it? It's like nope. Like fuck you.
But like we watched 2 to 3 minutes of extra bullshit when we were told that the match had to end because there was no time for extra bullshit. When all we needed was 3 seconds for Nemeth to win. Yeah. So make that make sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, no, you corny reviewer, you make it make sense.
Well,
we needed 3 seconds and they give us 2 minutes of bullshit. How does this make sense?
Yeah, I can't help making sense. I can't fucking tell.
You just a simple lawyer from the South? Is that you going home?
Hold on, I got to Your Honor, if it'll please the court.
Okay.
Well, forgive me, Your Honor. I got the vapors.
The vapors. I'm just a simple Southern lawyer.
Yeah, I'm just your hyper-evolved chicken.
Yeah, I sound a little bit like Foghorn Leghorn, you heart, but
That's simple mathematics. I'll start pushing my clients like that. God dang, there you go, falling over.
God damn.
No, but yeah, it started really good, and then that, and then made me go, why?
Yeah, that ending ruined a lot. It lowered the show a little bit for me. It lowered the match. It was stupid. Like, wrestling is supposed to have some measure of logic in it, which is what hooks you in and keeps you going, because we know it's scripted, we know it's quote unquote fake, even though people don't like using the F word.
But no, it should have had Josh just walking away. That's it.
We should have just cut to black. Time was up.
That's it. Like, time's up. Good night. Good credits. Oh, if you want to know what happened next, tune in next week.
It should have been like Goldberg DDP Halloween Havoc. Yeah. It should have just been like, no, we're done.
Yeah, just do that. Go, hey, if you want to know what happened next, go tune in next week. You'll find out the aftermath, or you'll see it on YouTube the next day. Something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or Explosion. They could actually make Explosion not suck.
Yeah.
Concepts.
But,
speaking of Explosion, though, since we don't usually do that, and just to stay on topic for a moment before we end things, we were partially right. What the fuck was Zion something from NXT when he got cut? He was actually the first one to pop back up in TNA.
Zion Quinn?
Yeah, he's just going by Zion now.
Oh, okay.
He had a match on an Explosion last week.
Oh, okay.
And he's got a good look. He just was I guess since he was the least known of the cuts, he was the easiest one to acquire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it'd be interesting if they do something with him.
Well, we will see. Let's see if the crowd likes him. That's always the first thing.
True, because looking good doesn't matter. Look at Jake something.
He's just something.
Yeah, he's a whole lot of nothing, too, half the time when they just bury his ass.
But let's get some stuff in, our jobbers and all that.
We have to get our shit in? Get our shit in moment of the night.
Yes, get our shit in moment of the night. Let's get our job of the night powered by NordVPN. Go to NordVPN right now. Get 72% off the first month if you order 12 months. All that comic book, dirt sheet, DSR, dirt sheet radio. Do it up. Who's your job of the night?
Good hands. Huh?
Was it the good hands?
No, it wasn't. I'll give it to Rich Homie Swann.
Rich Homie Swann?
Yeah, because it at least set something up. Nobody really jobbed tonight. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you heard Dustin. We can't say that anymore.
I'm just saying, using the legitimate definition of job.
Yeah, the way it's supposed to be. I like these fucking IWC shits.
You could say marks. It's still fun to say.
I can just call them fucking shits.
You could do.
But it's like.
But I'll say Rich Homie Swann, just because obviously we use the looser definition of jobber, meaning person who lost. So I think Rich looked the best in his loss, and it set something up.
Yeah, we'll give it to Richie Homeboy Swann. I could give it to Laredo Kid for his opponents next week, but
that's next week.
Well, okay, and then Laredo Kid will get it by default next week.
So wait, you're telling me that Laredo Kid is going to lose to Bhupinder Gujjar and or Jay Vidal?
I know, even if he wins, I'm still going to give it.
You better double down on that. That's a good gimmick. I agree with you.
Because that match sounds like a punishment waiting to happen.
Yeah, that really does. Like, that better open the show.
You couldn't give him Gresham or some other guy.
No, that better open the show and give me a reason to tune in 10 minutes late. You know? Yeah.
But I was like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, I didn't even know Bhupinder and Jai still had a fucking job. So,
yeah, I was like, they really did not give a shit about Laredo Kid.
Nope. Or this is just his layup to win.
If he's going to win the Ultimate X and cash in option C.
Yeah, it's like, Laredo, we gave you the Digital Media Championship, and now we're going to let you qualify for the Ultimate X thing at least. So we're going to give you the easiest fucking route imaginable.
Yeah, because, that was kind of shitty of us.
to give him a title reign. I think that was pretty nice. It was only like 20 days, but like it was still pretty nice.
But yeah, we got 2 more Ultimate X's. We got the Laredo Kid, Guja, and Jai Vidal. And then we have Hammerstone against Kazarian and Kushida.
Yeah, that's a stacked one, though. Like,
I know. I'm like, okay, all right, I fuck with this.
I feel like Hammer has to win that, yeah?
Yeah, unless Kazarian steals it.
Because I don't really see Hammerstone and Kushida feuding for no real reason. I could see Gresham showing up to fuck with Kushida, depending on if that feud is done.
At the same time, Gresham's busy against Dempsey.
Depends on when the matches are.
Or is he going to be an Octopus Man again?
Or that too, because he could always be Gresham against Dempsey, and then the Octopus might show up to fuck with Kushida. And then do Dollar Store fucking Fiend, which I'm going to hate every second of if they do that, so they better not do that.
But let's go with our star of the night. Powered by comicbookclick.com. With all your comic book nerdy pop culture needs, comicbook.click.com/Dirty Radio.
Gotta give it to Nemeth. Nemeth got decent crowd reaction, looked pretty good. I mean, nobody won that match, but you know, I think he looked the best.
But yeah, it would have to be Nemeth, our world champion for once.
Yeah, go figure. It wasn't Hendry. This is what happens when they just give him a run-in.
We gave it to like multiple times.
I mean, there were bad episodes multiple times too, where it's like he was the only one that did anything of note.
Yeah. But I know we've been critical of TNA the past 2 weeks, but this was a passable show, except for a match.
I mean, things got done. You know, some things got set in motion, some wrinkles got added for like emergence matches.
Right.
So like, it may not have been my flavor completely or your flavor, but at least it wasn't a useless episode. Like the last 2 weeks, it felt like you didn't have to watch them and you wouldn't miss anything.
But I am looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
That looks pretty stacked.
You're really looking for the Bhupinder Gujar, the Laredo Kid, Jay Vidal match?
Yeah.
That's going to be your match of the night, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's going to steal the show.
Laredo is going to be your jobber and megastar of the night next week somehow. Just watch. Like...
Oh, my God. We'll see. But no, I'll definitely be going to Laredo Kid no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah. But before we get out of here, please follow us on the Twitter, the TikTok, the Facebook, the Instagram, maybe the Threads, maybe YouTube. Type in Dirt Sheet Radio. Click on it and follow us, subscribe to us, however you want to do it. Then, of course, we got the comicbookclick.com, and also every Thursday we got the Major Issue Show. They just talked about reviewing the Umbrella Academy Season 4 before we got on the air. We got the Delphin Pod for shows available wherever you listen to your podcast. If you want that aromatherapy and not vape like a douchebag, we got Monk. Monk.com. Use promo code DSR10 to get 10% off your Get that aromatherapy. Smoke the heats and not the weed.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you cook. You do. Go.
I'll work on that. It's a workshop.
your workshop, and that's all.
I'm trying to make it like the Hank Hill thing. Smoke the aroma, not the marijuana. It's getting there. But also, we are live almost every day, Monday to Friday mostly, with the occasional Saturday, Sunday if there are shows. We got Monday nights from Monday Night Raw. And we got the Tuesday for the NXT. And we got Wednesdays for the Dynamite. And you got the Jobbers, us, and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Fridays with SmackDown. And you got the comic books on Thursdays. And you got the anime on Tuesdays. Follow that at Otaku Cafe, at Otaku Cafe Anime. Follow me on Twitter at DamienPhoenix12 or follow my Instagram, Vincent Evergarden Cosplay. Andrew, where can they find you? I know IWC Wartree, follow that on the Twitter and follow thechairshot.com. Always use your head. Get all those amazing articles from the lovely people.
Mm-hmm.
Where else?
No, that covers it. We're good there.
That covers it. Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for joining us, you 135 lovely viewers.